Hello, folks. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for being a little late here. We are back here. Final matchup here. Alsoa versus HN. Decided a little short notice of a doubleheader. But we are back here in Hyrule, looking for stuff, looking for Triforces, looking for items. Does not look like anyone's grabbed anything just yet. Man, it is a nasty overworld. We got some sword shooting Stalfos. But it does appear that the hearts, at least, are a little bit nicer this. Oh, we see a candle shop there on Alsoa's end and vanilla level 3. Fortunately, no rupees to buy it. Meanwhile, HN here taking the Ategenos. A little bit of a discombobulation as we're not on the mirrored overworld for this match. HN gonna give us a peek at the coast here in just a second. 32 rupee bombs. Not good, man. Feels bad. And a red candle there on the coast. Oh, that would be nice if we could maybe find a ladder under the Harmos. Yep, come on down. I believe that is on the track from last game. HN here at Casino Corner grabbing his blue candle. So he's got some offense capabilities, not a whole lot though. Also, now finding these Ategenos here. An old man, no hablo Hillian. There's our medium secret at 27, not too shabby. And taking a death. Oh wow. Just seeing the start screen for the first time. All the way up on Death Mountain. Not the best start. It's gonna be a long way back. So we're trying to tank into this vanilla level 1 spot. Those moblins not making it easy for him. HN on the other side, trying to get a bomb drop from one of these blue octos. Not getting it though. So HN did manage to get a bomb drop. Saw him making his way over to the forest. Gonna see that red candle on the coast here. So HN now gonna do some burning here in the Deadwoods. Both runners now armed with their candles. Other than that, though, not much to this overworld so far. Luckily, these blue octos on the overworld are dropping bombs for us. They're not too beefy. Also, checking out this white sword cave is gonna be a little difficult with all these levers here. But manages to sneak past them. Just for a secret. A small secret at that. Legion bombing up on Death Mountain. Not the worst, given that our starting screen is up here. So if he runs out of bombs, he can just up an A and get his bombs back. But we find our first level. Nice mauve. And HN is gonna say, nope, not right now. Got 0 keys, and he's gonna retry, get those bombs back. Well, Alsoa, just a few screens to the south. Maybe start on Candle Row here. Now HN is headed into the Mauve dungeon. Ooh, we got some blue dark nuts. Not gonna head up there. But we are all the way on the right-hand side of this level. Makes me... Oh, and a Tutti Flute. That's nice pickup to find on HN's side. Opens up a whole bunch of the overworld for him. We got Wall Masters and Dark Nuts in this purple dungeon. Key. And maybe level 5? And Alsoa here in the forest, south of the desert, finds a yellow banana level. He's gonna do a pirouette in hopes to open this door up. Does not get it. Unfortunately, unable to pirouette that key door open, so he's gonna head elsewhere for now. As 8gen finds this ladder block here. And oh, already up to what, 8 hearts? No soup for you. And I think 8gen is... No, he is headed back in here. Not exhausted his possibilities just yet. Well, nice that the red darkness here go down in a bomb. And nice that these gels are 0 or 1 HP. Meanwhile, Alsoa is over here in the forest, checking out Vanilla level 8. That does not burn. And 8gen running into a mugger, spending one of those hearts and running into a red bubble room. Luckily, nothing else in this red bubble room to trip him up. Oh, that's not a nice room. We got ropes, couple dark nuts. So far, just the recorder. I'm not old, you're old. And I'm thinking maybe we are in the D. D second quest. Well, if these runners are in a best of 3, we are 1-1. Also finding another yellow dungeon. So there's 2 yellow dungeons. I'm sure we will get confused. And at the Dongo Garden, this spiral staircase. Just to transport. HN finding a whole lot of nothing in that level 2, other than that recorder. So grabbing a key here. HN back in. He up and aid to save scum his bombs. Now I think it's just back in here to grab that recorder again. Oh, he's also grabbing these keys. He saves scum the keys as well as the bombs. Oh, wow, those are some beefy wall masters not going down in a bomb. And Alsoa is out of another yellow dungeon. Ooh, taking that beam sword to the back. That Stalfos does not have any honor. This might just lead Alsoa into level 2, although it does not have any bombs to his name. HN greeted by that manhandle after that staircase. Continuing to dip what I think is second quest level 4. The D. So HN might be able to take out those Moldorms. Unfortunately, the door locks behind him. And HN retrying again? Not too sure what he's up to here. This will be the third time HN jumps into this level here. Third time grabbing that key. Grabbing the recorder again. Alright, now he's out of here. Out of this level with the key and a recorder. Now he's ready to do some more damage. Let's see where he heads to next. Meanwhile, Alsoa headed back to this first yellow dungeon that he found. Grab the key out of the other dungeon. And unfortunately, nothing in here but a heart container. Oh, that's unfortunately not the best spend of a key. But, oh wow, this is an interesting strat. Also gonna up an A and grab some rupees. But much less friendlier than the match they just finished up with. That one we found the wand super early, less than 10 minutes in. Now we are 22 minutes in. Nothing but a candle, a recorder, and a couple of bombs. 32 rupee bombs at that. Yeah, not fun at all. HN here on the forgotten spot. Manages to sneak past. Nice clock drop and a fairy to boot. Meanwhile, also here on Candle Row. Getting nothing. Oh, except a large secret at 130 rupees. That's a nice find. Laws approved. I think that's just 1 rupee shy of the large secret from the last game. And I believe we still haven't seen the Armos item, unless that maybe was a heart that they found like super early. I imagine that must be what it was, considering they have so many hearts and they are not prioritizing those Armos spots, so they must have checked them all already. Vanilla level 1 is a arrow shop. And Alsoa finds the magical sword pack of bombs there. So I think Ategenos needs to prioritize his whistle. He needs to start tooting that flute. And Alsoa now bombing up Death Mountain. Didn't quite see if he saved, but should jump into that level, that purple level. So finding some soup Nazis. No soup for you. Come back 1 year. And also did save, so able to save scum those bombs just like Ategenos. Not just. Let's see if Alsoa dips that level 1 or 2 times fewer than Ategenos did. There's that large secret for Ategenos. There we go. Ategenos finding another dungeon here. Recorder blocked. Just northeast of Vanilla Start. Let's see what this ice blue dungeon holds for us. NSU room with more blue dark nuts. Yay. Also finding these blue dark nuts himself, and it says, no, I'm not gonna waste my bombs on those guys. Come down here, grab the key out of this room. Nice candling there on Ategenos' side, getting rid of those ropes. Let's see what the dominant enemy in that room is. And there's a Triforce. And a heart container. Alright. Heart container on top of the Triforce in this ice blue dungeon. Let's grab this Triforce. Let's see which number it is. So that might be level 2. That might be level 3. Still uncertain because, again, we don't know the layout of these dungeons. they are second quest dungeons, the Triforce layout will also be the Triforce layout for second quest. HN being very efficient with that candle. Unfortunately, those wall masters, I don't think are going to go down to a single candle flame. Luckily, these ropes are low in priority. Or I guess high in priority. Wall masters are low in priority. And this block does push, so what do we got here for HN? Just the transport. And that is not the D on Alsoa's screen. It does grab the map. Kind of looks like the D, but that is not the shape for second quest level 4, so that's right, folks. We have shapes. Still plugging along. HN's still looking for an item here. If this is second quest 3, it could be a floor drop. And if it's the white sword, it could be disguised as just an ordinary pack of bombs, so that's something to keep in mind. Oh, yes, thank you, chat. Shapes means first quest item layout, so we're actually looking for a staircase. Or no, we are still looking for a floor drop because shapes means first quest Triforce layout. So HN is indeed in level 2. Has the Triforce and the heart container out of level 2. So looking for one more floor drop item. It's the map, and confirms we are in shapes. And HN is just about full cleared this dungeon. To answer a question in chat, there are a handful of rooms that can be floor drops. Top tier runners like HN and Alsoa have most of them, if not all of them, memorized. I do not. So if I were racing, I would have to be clearing almost every room in a floor drop dungeon. And considering that heart shuffles are on, I would be clearing out everything. definitely level 2 on HN side. We can not walk through walls in level 2. Oh, misses that last blob. And HN has full cleared that level. Must have either grabbed a bomb pack or something else out of there. And joining me now, is Cyclone.
Hey everyone.
Fresh from the Elendar versus Crystal Saver matchup over on Speed Game.
Yes, and I know you've been here watching Alsoa and Ategenos, another great matchup, and I'm going to join in the call on this. Make sure you watch that other race later if you did not see it. That's a great race, probably one of the tournament highlight races. But let's get into this match right now. What do I miss 34 minutes so far in the season?
Well, so first to note is that this is the final of our best of 3 between Alsoa and HN. Alsoa just moments ago won the second matchup. It was pretty close up until Alsoa grabbed the bow. But that was a very quick seed. The wand was less than 10 minutes in. And as you see here, almost 35 minutes in, and we are still wandless. Really, the only thing we found to note is the recorder out of the non-second quest level 4 and the red candle on the coast. We found a large secret at 130 rupees. Bombs are pretty expensive at 32 rupees. And yeah, pretty shy on dungeons. Got a couple yellow dungeons. That purple dungeon up here on Death Mountain. So yep, still looking for levels. Still looking for level 9.
So looks like level 2 is the only one that's been identified so far. And by the way, since you mentioned it was a best of 3, I've added the icons at the top there, so we have the record of that now. So we're going to find out probably from in a moment what this level is for Ategenos. And that level is, do you recognize that location?
Level 4.
Level 4.
We are on first quest shapes. At least first shapes for 1 through 6.
So we have an ugly blue dark nut room here.
Yeah, I have not quite seen how the blue dark nuts have rolled. The red ones have rolled quite low, going down to just a bomb shot.
Squishy red dark nuts, I approve of that.
But HN is gonna say, no, I'm good. That's right below the level 2 dungeon that he just cleared, and with that 2D flute, you can whistle right back there.
So looks like both runners are currently looking around the overworld. Lots of Octoroks on the overworld I see here today, and some Gurias there. Also in our mystery orange level.
Also, it has been in here once before. Did not have a key though. Ooh, and we got some beefy Tektites.
Beefy.
Not even going down to a bomb.
Wow, those are... I would come back to them with a rod. Don't waste the bombs on them right now.
Yeah, he's really just bombing for those bomb holes.
Yeah.
Nothing to it though.
And taking out the rupee boss like a boss. And that bomb hole did not open up. Now, can there be... I think we can still walk through walls in these levels where they are applicable, if I'm not mistaken. That gives us some hints as to what... And especially if it's the second quest format, it gives us some hints as to what some levels can or cannot be.
Yep, 1, 3, and level 7 cannot have walk through wall.
Absolutely. Question in chat: how can we even tell which level they are in? The honest answer is we can't. There's no indicator at the top of the level. We're kind of in the dark, as are the runners. The only thing we can do is do what they do and look at the Triforce on the menu to give an indication of which level we just got the Triforces in.
Yep, when you pause the screen on the overworld and it brings up that diagram of the Triforce, the pieces that you've collected, it's mapped out in a particular way. So knowing that we have shapes on, we know it's the first quest layout. So the Triforce pieces out of 1 and 2 are at the top of the pyramid. The one in the far left corner is the Triforce at a level 3, and the one in the far right corner is the Triforce at a level 4.
Now, I have to remember that we don't have the translator on in this seed. I just came from obviously one that has a translator on, so I have to use the fact we're actually seeing all the hints.
Yep. Alsoa, though, confirming that dungeon here, south of the desert, is level 1. So there are 2 items in here. I don't think he found anything so far. Well, this will be one of the smaller dungeons. Ooh, and we got some Lionels here. Oh, but they rolled nice and low.
That information on which level you get can also help you determine what levels to dig as well, because obviously digging the correct level, you want to dig the smaller levels to clean them out first if you can, barring any kind of a block. But if you find this a really big level, you may want to just put that on the radar to come back to later in the event you don't find what you're looking for. So, especially so you don't already have it mostly cleaned out. We just found the magical key for Alsoa.
That's a very nice find.
Question in chat: what is shapes? Shapes means the levels are not their regular looks. You're not going to go into level 2 in the second quest, see a letter A, or first quest, see the what is that? Now I'm trying to remember what it is. The crescent. You're not going to see a crescent or an A. You're going to see possibly some other kind of a shape. It could be anything, literally.
Yep, it does have to be of a certain size. We're limited to the 8x16 grid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fred wrote the code and managed to fit 6 wacky shaped dungeons there.
We have the double bar room here, as I'll refer to it. Interesting shape on the level so far. He's done with that level for now, and also exits.
Yep, and with these shapes, that will make the book a bit more valuable. If they're just, the regular first or second quest shapes, it's not too big of a deal for these flags. At this point, these runners, know those shapes like the back of their hand. But given the random nature of our, at least levels 1 through 6, they might just end up picking up that book.
So Ategenos checks out the whistle location, finds the 32 rupee bombs. Ooh, that seems like a steep price after
Yep.
the other race.
So now checking out the south coast. I don't believe we've seen this yet.
Ooh, that is a level. We have a green level.
Yep, lime green. And an immediate compass.
Oh, look where that Triforce is.
All the way on the other side.
It's not too far away. It's just on the lower segment, as long as it's not tripped over by a stair or a wall that doesn't open. Like that one. That one opened, though.
Given the location, though, it is not something like second quest level 7. But those, at least those danger noodles rolled down.
He almost, he could, if he had a red count, he would have got another shot off and killed at least one of them for sure. Those are, you don't fool around with those ones.
Yeah, his last seed, he died quite a bit to those danger noodles. Both the red and the blue variety rolled up.
Oh, and that one didn't play around this time.
And there's a There's a replay from the last seed.
Are you sure we're on a different seed?
Very sure. We are 43 minutes in and still no one.
Well, we found
There's
place
level
9.
Oh, and the silver arrows.
That was the white sword
Alsoa
item.
finds level 9 as HN finds the silver arrows, and they're like right next to each other. They're essentially swapping places. That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, the white sword item both were able to get it because they both have clearly enough health.
Yes, the previous seed they started with 1 heart. I did not quite catch how many hearts they started with this seed, but I think it was over the vanilla 3. And let's see, maybe 8gen can do a little bit more damage in this dungeon.
Looks like we have identified also was level 1 dungeon. That one has been identified, so we know 3 of the levels now. Is that really the whistle tune?
Yeah, I can't quite place my neurons on that one.
Duck Hunt.
Ah, there we go, yep.
And the only reason I'm saying that is because we literally just had that in the other race.
I can't quite do Donald Duck, but that's close enough.
Ategenos taking his shot at the jewels and bailing. And take another shot, this time using a candle to force his way through, and he sees the Triforce room with bombs in it. And a half a heart and a lot of red bubbles, and he takes a hit from the red bubbles, so he is now going very, very slowly. I assure you, nothing is wrong with it. He's just going slowly.
Oh, and that ladder block Triforce.
That
but
Triforce
yeah, that is
would heal him.
Yeah, that's one feature of these flag sets. The red bubble curse will do something like that. The last seed it reversed our controls. And that is the first time we've seen it this seed, which, as you can tell, slows you down.
So he uses a potion, and that will heal the curse.
And that will slowly start to speed him right back up.
Precisely.
We got buyers. Let's see if we go down in the bomb. Trying to get as many as he can lined up. Oh, but they are beefy buyers. Not in the bomb dropping category this seed.
That's a large amount for a bomb upgrade, but could be worth it. Decided not to for right now. May come back to it.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's gonna spend some bombs first.
I think that might be what he's doing. You might be right.
Oh, he's trying to clear this room.
Oh, he's using the fire on a couple. Now he might use some bombs. Yeah, the bombs are out now. Plump.
Yeah, because he didn't full clear it, they're just gonna respawn. Fires are a finicky enemy.
And the keys are not as finicky. The boomerang would be useful right about now, I think.
Very nice. Gets that key drop.
Now he'll fill the bombs. Or not. We'll use one over there first. Now he'll fill the bombs, and he gets 4.
Nice. And Alsoa right behind him, almost screen for screen here.
But he's not buying the bombs because he can't afford the bombs.
Oh, I wonder what did he spend his money on?
That's a double block.
Ladder and bow.
At least the bow isn't required to clear the room because you can get through either door, but ugh. It's just in the way, you're better off taking care of it.
He's running Ategenos have to do a real slow strat here, going back and forth. HN being a little more efficient. He's clearing both rooms out at the same time, whereas also is kind of just focusing on this gel room.
Alsoa is still working those gels. Ategenos now also working on the keys at the same time, I see. So one more gel for Alsoa. He's going to clear that out. He's going to get more bombs. And Ategenos gets the map. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not a shade.
Yeah, confirming the torture that is this first quest level 7. Makes level 8 a little less of a pain, but then of course we have first quest level 9.
Yeah, we in first quest we actually find the red ring. I think you're about to say that for Alsoa. He finds the red ring in level, whereas Ategenos in 33 rooms of pure torture, which we now know is where Alsoa is as well. They're both in level 7.
Yep, going screen for screen here. Ever since that level 9 and Silver Arrow pickup. So they will stick around, unfortunately, to grab that floor drop item. And now with that red ring, not bashful at all about giving these keys some hugs.
Yeah, they don't hurt as much that way.
Very nice keys, just kind of flying right into that flame.
It's always nice when the keys are attracted to fire. Oh, hi, Goma.
Bye, Goma. Hey, there's Ganon's room.
But the pig is not home. He left a few traps in there. Question in chat, how do we do this? We were in level 7. The map is the level 7 map.
Yeah, if you play the original vanilla game and you find the map in level 7, that's what it looks like.
And we know what level 8 looks like. We know what level 9 looks like.
Ooh, and we've seen our first set of blue whiz robes. And we die to our first set of blue whiz robes.
Yay for blue whiz robes.
H-Un taking on these danger noodles.
There was a question in chat about what the level is called. Yes, it is called the Demon. That was the correct information in chat. Level 8, I believe, is the Lion. And of course, we know what level 9 is.
It kind of looks like those the Lizalfos in Ocarina of Time.
Ooh, that level. Well then.
Yep, that is one of our shapes. It was a little confusing before we found the map.
That
I
is
was
a
pretty
slightly
certain.
that is a slightly rearranged level 4 letter D from Second Quest.
Yeah,
Move that one room to the right, move the other room up, the black squares, and
Yeah.
add a square to the lower right left, and you got the letter D.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was pretty certain before we picked up that map that it was the D. It could still be level 4, but
Which would be kind of hilarious if you think about it.
yep. Oh, wait, no. HN has the Triforce out of level 4, so it's not level 4. Never mind.
We have a mug room, and Alsoa chooses to drop a heart.
Very healthy, and we already have the white sword item, so and the red ring, so won't be missing that heart too much.
Actually, I just realized there's one thing I don't know of this fight set. What is the magical sword still bombs?
Yep, we also saw that earlier as well.
Okay.
Yep, unlike the, I think it was the Swiss stage where the white and magical sword were actually bomb upgrades as well.
Yes.
This flag set, it is just a pack of bombs.
Yeah, just like the bracket, so that hasn't changed as bracket plays. We have the super ropes here. Those are never fun to deal with.
They're not too bad, and they are also the high priority enemy, so we won't have to face those blue dark nuts.
That's the one good use they have. And yeah, we're down to 2 of them, so there you go. You reset the review. Oh, because you need the blue candle. Okay, that makes sense. And the block pushes, and after all that effort, what are we going to find under this staircase? Is it a transport or is it an item? It is an item. It is a heart container.
Wah, 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 wah.
I'm sorry, the item you've been looking for is in another dungeon.
And I believe that Triforce is blocked.
And again for some more 32 rupee bombs. So also continues exploration of Death Mountain. Ategenos continues exploration of the vanilla starting screen. And also, I'm sure would like a more permanent weapon by this point, as I'm sure Ategenos would as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing to it. That red candle is locked by the ladder.
Oh, is that what's on the coast? Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Ugly. So we just found a yellow level again for Ategenos. I believe he's been here before, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that a different yellow?
Yeah, there are 2 yellow levels. Level 1 and that level down there. I don't think we've cleared that one yet, though.
Hmm.
Well, so finding another Takeney up to 10 hearts.
As the Duck Hunt theme plays once again. A bomb is attempted on the eyeball of death, which unfortunately does not budge today. Yeah, there's a medicine shop. How do we know? Because there's no text.
Ooh, and HN finds the book here in this yellow dungeon.
So we're going to have our atlas, and ladies and gentlemen, name that ink blot.
I don't know about the ink blot a lot, but I'm going to guess that's level 3.
Yeah, I have nothing. Well, let me rephrase that. That's a flock of migrating birds, and one has dropped something out of its claws. Yeah, someone's taking the same kind of thing that I am. A man walking a dog that has to pick up a gift. Anyway, you figure out what you want to call that. We're going to keep following the racers here. Ategenos working his way through potentially the man's head right now. In the topmost room, trying to take out the dark nuts.
Luckily, they are squishy and gets a nice clock drop.
Yeah, I got a lovely clock there. It stays with his full health as he guarantees the kill. Nothing drops.
And just a medium secret there at the forgotten spot for Alsoa. Oh, yay, more ropes.
Lots of ropes. Super ropes.
Luckily, they will kamikaze straight into that flame.
And if you can plan it properly, you can get 3 or 4 at once easily. He'll just bomb the last 2 for the sake of time. Block does not push. No interest.
He's retrying. He's saving those bombs.
A tracker bomber with the very timely joke about a timely clock. And we just had a fairy refill for Alsoa, so now he is feeling much perkier and off to do what he needs to do.
Alsoa is going to make some progress here. I believe this is level 4.
And he did what he needed to do. He found level.
I'm pretty sure there was a really quick Triforce in here for HN.
HN
picking up the book.
And you just called the early Triforce. There it is.
Yep. That's Triforce number 4 for Alsoa.
Now we have not seen the
that
level
2
yet, according to our tracker. And we don't know what level the book is in yet. But it's that yellow level. And I think also it might... Actually, no, he dodged the curse.
Oh, unfortunately, picked up that clock and is unable to touch that blue bubble.
Yeah, that is not very, very fortunate.
That bubble trolling him. Oh man.
And pushed it in the stairway. That's funny.
It's too fast.
Okay, now don't touch me, Bubbles. I'm out of here.
HN back in this purple dungeon, the Nandi. Game 2 was fairly close for most of it. Unfortunately, Alsoa kind of took off once he found the bow. HN ended up forfeiting after Alsoa finished, I believe, just shy of the 70-minute mark.
So you're saying he took off after finding the bow? You could say he shot straight and true?
HN picking up that compass right on top of the Triforce room. Unfortunately, it's in this room.
Also trying to get priority on the ropes, or super ropes, is successful, but one is across the moat. Gonna take an extra trip to clear that room. Two of them appear here. Can he get them together? He got them. Will he bomb the blue dark nut for the sake of it? He only has one bomb, probably not. Gonna try to reset one more time, and hey, look at that, no dark nuts.
Yeah, I think these blue dark nuts rolled low as well, going down to a bomb.
This is a 16-room level, whatever level this is also is in. We know the book was in the yellow level, whichever that was. It's either 3, 5, or 6 probably at this point. Or this is level 2, I'm being told. Okay, I came in late, so I was not sure which level was which. Thank you for filling me in. Oh, you have Patras in this level. Wow. And everyone in chat is already playing Name That Ink Plot on Alsoa's side.
Ooh, unfortunately, he gets locked in that room with those blobs. Or those gels, rather.
Jaws, blobs, same thing. And Alsoa is finished here. He is moving on. Probably stop for heart refill here.
Yeah,
It's
I think
very
he's
close,
just
so why
headed
not?
up for the fairy fountain and he's gonna head right back in there.
Please wait while we refill your health. Healing. Continue.
There's a bomb drop for 8gen. I'm always suspicious with these bomb drops, whether it's the white sword or not.
Yeah, it's hard to know. We actually, it's actually very easy, especially when the item drop in a dungeon is actually the item, and it's just a pack of bombs. You can't know.
Maybe in a future version, Fred can recolor the white sword pack of bomb.
It would certainly help with identification, that is for sure.
A little bit of some mercy. So headed back to the coast. Gonna head back to the lime green dungeon. I think that was level 4.
I think you're right.
HN taking on the purple dungeon again. Oh, gets grabbed by that wall master though.
Question in chat: what was the cost of the amount of bombs for the bomb upgrade? It was 4 bombs for 114 rupees each. That's just shy of. Actually, that's about 28.5 rupees per bomb.
Very welcome. We do not know which level HN is in.
Yeah, the purple one we have not identified yet, but looking at the number of rooms in the level, we have 27 rooms in the level. So we are looking at 5 or 6. I'm leaning towards 6 at this point because of the size, but it could still be level 5. And a very, very slow Alsoa is making his way through a Gibdo room not Gibdo, Goma room right now. And going back through the Goma room and refilling. Thank you for waiting. And cursed again after all that.
Well, this can't be level 4 that Alsoa is in.
We've already picked up the Triforce before. Are we sure that was it a green one that Ategenos got the Triforce out of?
Well, HN doesn't have the ladder, so he couldn't have gotten that Triforce.
No, yeah, that can't be level 4, then you're right.
Yeah, I think I'm getting my levels confused with the last seed. So I apologize if I'm making a fool of myself.
If the blue one was level 3, and this being because no, that was 2. We were just told that was 2. Oh, Chad has it. Level -1.
Another heart container for 8 gen. So that's the recorder and the heart container out of this dungeon.
Also, finally finds the blue bubble in that room full of chaos and is uncursed. And apparently, Ategenos is old, according to an older creature.
Yeah, HN is gonna take out these dark nuts here.
I think this might be the best play, but the item is probably going to be over the gap and not able to be reached. Or it's a Triforce and it's right under his feet.
He knew it was there. He grabbed the compass, got the recorder and the heart out of there. So that dungeon is full cleared. As Alsoa grabbing the blue boomerang here at a level 7.
But not before making his displeasure with the item known.
So level 7 holding the blue banana on the floor.
No, it is not. Level 7 has the red ring.
So the red ring was our staircase item in level 7. The banana on the floor there.
Oh, we can have more than one item in... Okay, so yes, hearts are shuffled then. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Sorry if I missed that feature in the recap.
It's only the second time I've seen one of these seeds, so I actually didn't recall that myself. Good to know. So is back in the, I'm going to call that a dinosaur craning its neck.
Putting that nanner to good use. I think HN is just about full clear Death Mountain. Looks like Agen is trying to get a bomb drop here. He's completely out. And look at that, these gels rolled to 0.
Yeah, those were squishy gels. We are happy with squishy gels.
Especially considering we've seen so many of them.
So we just found a yellow level again. I think, did we conclude that level that had the 3 rooms underneath was still unknown?
I think at this point it's got to be level 3.
It looks like it could be. That is very well possible. Well, we got a clock from a wall master, and there are no other wall masters, so he just picks it up for spite and walks out.
Bye, Patra.
Yeah, I heard a Patra.
Ancient still hunting down these blue octos, hoping for some bombs.
Soul is still exploring the dinosaur. Finding some bombs. I'm sure he, did he already explore the room to the left of this?
I believe so. I think it's actually just down to the Patra.
Was that a walk-through wall then, or was it a staircase?
Dark nuts.
For the question chat, yes, we believe this is 2.
Oh, unfortunately, Alsoa burnt all his bombs.
Ouch.
We're gonna have to come back to that dungeon, maybe. Yeah, that ice blue dungeon is level 2. Got that Triforce and confirmed it there.
Looks like we have confirmed that the level that Ategenos came out of was level 6. That, I think, was the purple level, if I remember correctly, that he got that out of.
That was the level looking like 2Q4.
Oh, that was the D, the almost D.
And Alsoa just jumped back into level 1. Early Triforce in here, but I don't think he was able to find any anything valuable other than that.
Oh, he's doing the some rupee collection here.
Yeah, farming some money.
This is a way I've never thought to do rupee collection.
Yep, it's quite nice when there's one of these rupee bosses right in here.
Just defeat the boss over and over.
Yeah, so long as as he doesn't exit the room, I think he can, just up an A. And it'll
Takes
reload.
a look and it keeps on ticking.
Yeah, it's 10 rupees each time he loads. It's taken maybe 4 or 5 seconds to get it. But armed with 69 rupees, he's out of there. Rip.
But also is heading over to the coast location right now. We already have identify the red candle over there. He's obviously not there for that. We're getting the lovely duck hunt theme again. And hello, Dark Nuts.
I think Alsoa has narrowed it down to that one room. Unfortunately, misses that optimal candle. And HN also here in this level 2.
Have the room with a single red Dark Nuts, providing a false sense of security with a bunch of hands coming to grab you when you try and go after it.
Ooh, this is an interesting shape here on HN side.
Ooh, that looks like a guy with a weird chin. Or a jumping frog. I'll go with that, a jumping frog.
I was looking at some kind of creature on its hind legs.
Yeah, that's where I'm going, a jumping frog.
Or maybe it's a rope. Are ropes amphibians? Do they metamorphosize into something with legs?
Now, since 1, 2, 4, and 6 have already identified, this is either level 3 or 5. Unless this was 6 and I just were confused.
On HN side, this is level 1.
Oh, this is level 1. Okay, good.
Yeah, Alsoa is in here. Grab the Triforce pretty quickly.
I was thinking it's the size of a level 1, so I guess we just didn't see the shape of it yet.
Yep, Alsoa came in here, sans book.
And now has the magic key.
Unfortunately, Alsoa getting trolled by these Dark Nuts. Luckily, again, though, those ropes are the highest priority enemy in here.
And that's what Dark Nuts do, unfortunately, so nothing you can do about that, as long as you can get rid of them this way. And as you said, there it is. Our container engaged. Also is on another bomb escapade here, doing a certain number of boomerang hits to try to nope, don't know what that did.
8gen is really trigger happy with these retries. So he picked up the recorder 3 different times, picked up the book twice because of up and A's, and now he has just up and A'd himself away in any key. A bit confused at all these retries.
That is very curious.
Yeah, he's made it to the Elite 8, so I can't say too much.
It looks to me like he doesn't want to accept the curse of the book on the rod. That's the only thing I can think about.
I think it's more resource management. I think maybe his bombs. Well, I guess it could be the bubble curse.
He still has the book right now, unless he picked up the map in this level.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Alsoa back in level 1, farming more rupees.
See, also was playing Price is Right again.
Ooh, Alsoa has thought up a different strategy for making money. He's realized there's a gambling game here on his start screen.
Yeah, that's somewhat convenient.
Ooh, plus 56, hitting it big. A little quicker than warping over to level 1 and just farming those 10.
Big money,
Ooh,
no whammies.
256 in a row.
No
What
whammies.
could Alsoa be buying?
And he says, stop.
I believe we're still missing 2 dungeons, levels 5 and 8.
Meanwhile, Ategenos picks up his any key for the second time.
Second time so far.
So far. And he's in a room of beefy Tektites. Still not accepting the Triforce.
And I'm not sure what Alsoa is doing back here in level 7. You grab the boomerang, grab the red ring. Still doesn't have the ladder to grab the Triforce.
It's starting to look like this could be a very interesting one.
He's mismarked his tracker.
Are you sure this is the right seed? I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Oh, that's what he was farming for. He's farming for that bomb upgrade. Very quick thinking. Well, I guess maybe not quick thinking. He was farming those rupees at a level 1. But eventually making a very big brain play. There's H in there, grabbing the Triforce at a level 1. Not sure if he found any items besides that any key.
I just realized that the quote-unquote lions on the overworld are skinless today. Apparently, yeah, Genos needs a pizza.
Pizza.
And fun fact, I will spoil about the race I just came from. That was the non-translated message in the last race. You're gonna see that a lot if you watch that race later on.
So about 90 minutes in, and still not too... You know, the seat's still pretty closed off to us.
Oh, that was a rude hit from Lionel. Open the door and bonk.
Okay, so we got heart piece. Should still be one item here.
Looked to me like he was only missing one room, too. Another rupee boss.
Nope, that is the one he's been farming. It's very careful to not collect those rupees. wonder if that was the final item at a level 1 for Alsoa, because he's headed down here to what I believe is level 3.
I'm just trying to remember offhand, taking a look at our information here. I don't see a lot of tracked items that we have otherwise not marked. Now, I think I did see one of our runners pick up the magical boomerang. Was that also who picked that up?
Yep, Alsoa found that in level 7.
Okay, I just saw we didn't have that marked there, so just want to make sure. So also did find that at 7. That is correct.
And Alsoa actually turned down that book there. That's an interesting call, considering he's in a shape right now.
It's very interesting that you left that behind too, knowing the hints that it provides.
Yeah, also considering still has to dig a couple levels that are these random shapes, so...
Oh, look at this bomb attempt from Alsoa.
Yeah, making use of that, Nanner.
Or a boomerang, rather, yeah.
And that block does not push. Something Alsoa could consider, saving the game, warping back real quick, picking up the book just to get a quick, snapshot of the dungeon map, and then retrying that book away. HN, though, first to find level 8.
And Alsoa is now nannering the hands.
Unfortunately,
They're
got some
beefy hands.
But takes care of them nicely.
Yeah, they were beefy hands. And Ategenos is now on level 8. How do we know this one is level 8? That's the level 8 design. And Alsoa was potentially Y-Force there, unless he meant to pick that up.
Yeah, I do believe that was a Y-Force, but that is Triforce number 3. Out of level 3. Going in order.
At least he's being very prim and proper tonight.
Oh, and we got a ladder block from those bottom 4 rooms in level 8. That could be very useful information.
He knows the ladder's not down there. That's possible, unless the staircase goes down there. Have you found the sword? Go away.
So I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna say that level 9 holds the ladder. Holds the ladder and the wand, and we're gonna have to come back to level 8 to grab the bow.
How long do you want to stay up tonight?
I was planning on watching an Ocarina of Time randomizer seed, so I got like 3 to 4 hours.
I mean, yeah, I got like 10, 11 hours of sleep, but I still want to go to bed at some point.
Tomorrow's Sunday. What do you gotta do?
I have a major road tournament on Sunday.
Aw. More rupee bosses. Ooh, and the power bracelet as the floor drop item for HN. So we still have yet to discover level 5, I believe.
Oh, a
think
point
that
being
is
made in
on
chat too.
board.
You forgot that there is a ladder block Triforce in one of the levels.
Yes, ladder block Triforce. Oh, so it can't be in 9. Gotcha. Yeah, the Triforce in level 7 is ladder blocked.
You have been foiled again. You'll get them next time. That Dr. Rock was smart to stop and avoid death. Hats are annoying. We had a comment to vote Zelda Randomizer for the next GDQ. I think that already happened, didn't it?
Well, I'm all in favor of voting all Zelda randomizers into GDQ. I want a Zelda randomizer marathon next GDQ.
Hey, if Mario Maker can do it.
We got like Zelda 1, 2, 3. We got Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask recently came out. Got Wind Waker. I think we're just missing what, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild.
Well, they can't do them all at once, and yeah, that wouldn't work. And I don't know if the again, I don't know the history of all the different randomizers, but some of them might not be considered marathon safe because just how random they can be. So it'd be very, very challenging to find to make those work with the GDQ event for some of them. But I do know with Link to the Past, they did a good job with making sure the seed can be done a certain amount of time and making sure it goes within the schedule and things like that. So they'd have to do that with this as well, obviously.
Yeah, you got to find those fast settings.
Not even
we're
that.
not going to be doing.
Not even that. Just try to make sure it fits a reasonable time frame. If you're giving an hour and a half, then anything that fits an hour and a half.
Yeah, we don't want a seed like was it earlier this week, Redbird versus Dr. J. I think Dr. J stayed up for like 4 hours to complete it.
He did, and we had one 8 days before that. That was the record for 8 days until that seed you speak of.
Wow.
I commentated that one. We don't want one like that either.
8gen did manage to find a staircase to the bottom part of level 8 here. So it is indeed not ladder blocked. But so far, just that power bracelet. Ooh, Alsoa finds level 5 here in Recorder Lake. So what do we have here in level 5?
Why do old men think we're going to find a sword?
And there's Tringle out of level 8 for 8gen. These runners are certainly having a blast. This is seed number 2 for them. Third match of their best of 3, but second seed of the night.
Oh, we had another gambling attempt here for Alsoa. He unfortunately lost 9 rupees.
Yeah, we have some expensive bombs.
Oh,
so
that was a minus 32. That's a retry.
Yeah, luckily, it's pretty quick. Wonder if HN will think of this in a little bit, but he's sitting pretty on his 6-pack of bombs.
I think the rupee pass method is more consistent, just more risky in terms of time.
Yeah, so far the troll of this seed is that we don't have any ladder, we don't have any wand. almost 100 minutes in, and that red candle, that's on the coast.
Alsoa has lost 5 times in a row on the money making game. This is why you don't gamble, kids.
Well,
Now he goes left and he still loses.
He managed to get 112 rupees on his last cycle.
Yeah, he got 2 wins in a row at 56 each.
Yeah, now I think he's just being greedy in the game's like, no, dude, I'm not gonna pay out anymore.
Don't forget, this is still the house.
Yeah, he farmed that.
He goes right and loses on the left.
Yeah, he farmed this money making game earlier for that bomb upgrade. But now I'm not sure what he's going for, other than
and minus 32. And he just resets the game multiple times.
Yeah, no, he's resetting that global counter, I think.
He's getting salty about the money making game. Does it work? No, 4 rupees lost.
He's pulling off those lack attack strats.
Oh, it's not working. At this point, I just say, forget it, I'm going to the rupee boss. And that's what he's doing.
I remember watching Crystal Saver do one of his blindfold runs, farming that money-making game. HN back in level 8. Don't think he found either of the staircases.
So now the more consistent method of making money in this game for Alsoa.
When in doubt, rupee boss is out.
Any guesses on whether he goes all the way to 255 this time?
Okay, so just a heart container here in level 8 for 8 gen. And again with the retry strats.
That's 3. And that's 4. Meanwhile, Ategenos dealing with some Octoross to get back into this. Can I call this a kangaroo?
Yeah,
6.
no, we do not enjoy the scenic route. We like going fast.
Seven clears. That's enough. And
There's
all
the
hail Lord Banana.
Which level is that? Is that level 2?
That is a 17 room level, whatever level it is. I think you said the green one was 2, wasn't it?
No, the level 2 has a floor drop item. It does not have a staircase.
Oh yeah, that's normally the crescent, that's right. Well, it was not... Did Alsoa clear the green level? Was that level 3?
I have no idea what's going on.
It matches the number of rooms. It's, I want to say 3.
There we go. Alsoa fully stocked on bombs.
Okay, 3 was yellow according to our tracker, Mort, who, by the way, is doing a good job with the tracking.
Oh, that's a power bracelet level. Yeah, I have no idea what level that is.
No, old man, we have not found the sword. And for the person asking about the green levels, asking if it could be level 5, I think we concluded this is level 5. That also is in right now, so it would have had to be a lower level than that. I'm thinking it might have been 2.
No, 2 was our... Oh, whoa.
That is definitely not a 2.
I have no idea.
That's 26 rooms.
They are playing the same seed, right? Yeah, no, they're definitely playing the same seed.
Yeah, that's 26 rooms. That's that. If you're sure the double D was 6, then I'm not sure what this is.
And I'm really confused. Because we saw the first quest level 7 and 8. That weird D was definitely
And we saw
6.
the lion's head as well. We saw the lion's head too, which, unless this was the lion's head that also is in, that would make sense with this being 5 or 6 on Ategenos' side then. I think this might be 5. Because I think the lion's head might be where Alsoa is right now.
Yeah, I wish it seems like we're fully trolled on the labels for the dungeons.
There's a heart container within that Alsoa is now finding in level. And another heart container in that level.
Yeah, so 2 staircases. It has to be level 8. So level
I would
8
agree with that. That is the lion. And the lion's head was vanilla, so I remember, I'm thinking it was that color, so that's definitely level 8.
Yep, so level 8 with 2 heart containers and the power bracelet on the floor, I think here? Yep, there's the power bracelet for Alsoa. I think
He's
he
trying to
doesn't
figure
quite
what he picked up.
realize.
And now he's aware.
Alright, so that makes 8-gen in level 5. No more confusion.
We got this figured out. Ategenos freezes the pancake with boomerang, walks right through.
But still no bow, still no wand. What is this seed?
Ategenos going through one of the NSC rooms right now, and misses the fire shot. Goes back down, tries it again. I think he got a shot that time, and gonna go down and do it one more time. Also has had enough. Ategenos reveals the Triforce in that third room from the bottom of the level on the left column. In my day, we didn't need hints. Let me rephrase that. In my day, we didn't need hints.
Yeah? What's that, Sonny? Speak up!
I said, in my day. Okay, enough of that. Oh. Crystal Saver in chat saying, good Fred impression.
Hey, we got the bow in level 5.
So Ategenos is finally in bow mode, I guess you could say.
No, we are in wand mode. So now the big question for HN, do you gamble on the bow in 9? All depends on how much of the items he's kept track of, how many heart pieces he's grabbed.
Well, the predictions are going in chat about the bow in 9 or the wand in 9, or I just meant to say rod, but the wand, rod, whatever you want to call it, in 9. Interestingly, that seems to happen a lot in this tournament. I don't know why that is. I see it in 9 more than I can remember.
Oh, chat pointing out too that HN definitely needs that ladder for the Triforce in 7. So we're gonna find that somewhere, maybe level 2, maybe level 5 here in the staircase.
Possibly.
But with that bow, HN now has 4 hit points worth of damage. Only sitting on 46 rupees, but we are... I only think we found the one large secret, and it is a large one.
How much was it?
130.
Ooh, that's a very good large secret. If I could find another one of those.
Yeah, but until then, HN does have to be a little careful on the arrows. Yeah, there he finally switched over to some bombs.
Using more heavy artillery here. And a arrow to finish it off, why not? We found the rod!
Oh, ho, ho! Level 5 is stacked.
Level 5 is where to be. Bow and rod.
And funnily enough, the silver arrows were one screen west of level 9 on the southern coast as the white sword item.
Indeed, we saw I saw those after I came in. We saw both runners get that.
And also we're gonna pass on that wooden boomerang. Does not need the downgrade.
So, yeah, that escalated quickly, didn't it?
Yep, very quickly. That's all it takes. But Alsoa not picking up that book does have that advantage of not getting burned by his wand.
I think Alsoa has the book, doesn't he? I just saw him using fire. Oh, he doesn't have the rod yet. Never mind. Anyway, Agio's getting the Triforce, going back to that room that we found him before, finally walking out with it. And he's going to be 2 levels away now, level 3 and level 7 away from entry to the final layer. At this point, I would say, since Alsoa has not yet found level 5, that Ategenos is probably a huge advantage at this point.
Alsoa is working in the right direction.
He just found level 5.
Looks like HN is back in level 7. I don't think he found the blue boomerang on the floor. Either that or he's forgotten that the Triforce is ladder blocked.
He doesn't have the blue boomerang, so if he has found it, he has not picked it up. And since
Yeah, I don't know which team he's on.
He picked up Lord Banana, so I'm not sure if it was just a meme or what was going on.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for him, he's forced to accept a curse because he got cornered Pac-Man style. And hi, Goa. That's one thing about the slow moving curse. You move like an old man in some of these. The old man that you see in these seeds. I'm sure this is how they would walk if they could walk, but they usually just stand still. They expect you to do everything. Ooh, nice shot with the flame there. Now he's going to use the boomerang to try to finish these guys off. And also is dealing with the Zulls right now. Nice shot.
I believe the blue boomerang was on a desert tile.
Yep, I'm gonna say that the slow down curse actually makes it hard to fight a Goma in a room like this. He did get it down though.
Yeah, we saw earlier, it also makes it much harder to chase down a blue bubble.
Also makes it hard to fight this Gleeok.
Yeah, he's got the red ring.
He's good now.
Oh no. Alsoa headed out.
Uh-oh.
No, but good to note for our tracker that Alsoa did grab the power bracelet there out of level 8. But now headed back into level 1. Looks like maybe farming for some more bombs. John Reese, if you are interested in joining our tracking team, just head on over to the Discord and you too can join the action.
And that goes with anyone who wants to volunteer for not just this term, but any events on Speed Gaming. Most of the events on Speed Gaming do have a dedicated group of volunteers who put on the events. They're not all run by Speed Gaming directly. So you can join any of the broadcastings for any of the events that you are interested in and just join their community and take part. Anyone can do that. So by all means, feel free to do that.
Yep, Speed Gaming does host our weekly matches, 10 p.m. Eastern time, Sundays. And then Randomania is helping out a bit with some of this tournament, as well as the Battle Royale tournament, the tournament of tournaments, as it were.
You mentioned the weekly race. They're actually doing the SGDQ flags tomorrow. The flags are going to be running the SGDQ. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for the SGDQ run when it comes on, too, in the future.
Looks like Alsoa is all stocked up on rupees. Ategenos whistling to level 2.
So that's why I also left. He wanted money.
Oh, he's he did it again. You farm for that second bomb upgrade.
Yep, I saw him farming. I just didn't point out that he was doing that.
Yeah, I was thinking he was doing it just to buy bombs. But yeah, I missed that the bomb upgrade is in this level as well.
At 32 rupees for a 4-pack, you're better off getting the 4 bomb upgrade for 28.5 each.
Definitely.
And then, since you get a bomb refill at the same time, you're getting that 3 bumped up to as many as 16. Yes, please.
Da 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 da.
You have acquired max bombs.
Now he might be regretting that decision not to pick up that book. Oh, an HN in here fighting the Patra.
Level 9 memories. Rod fire everywhere.
Hey,
look at that!
Level 2 has the ladder.
You had to get the rod, and then go back to level 2 for the ladder. Yeah, all that time we couldn't find level 5. That was our roadblock, because that led to the ladder.
So you gotta... So actually what we needed to do, you needed to grab the recorder out of 6. Luckily that was pretty close to our start screen. And you needed to use the recorder to get into level 8. Grab the power bracelet, go to level 5, get the bow, get the wand, and then go here to level 2 for that ladder.
So, can I just call this the domino seed?
Quite the domino seed, for sure.
That's gross.
Yep, this level 2 is also recorder blocked, so yeah.
That's absolutely gross. My goodness. Yeah, Crystal Saber, I believe you're still watching. I'd say they're having a lot more fun than they did on your seed, that is for sure. I came in this late myself after finishing that.
That's what they get, you know. They had a nice, quick, you know, round 2, and then they were getting all cocky and like, all right, you know, we got plenty of time for another one. Let's just finish off this best of 3.
Yeah, quote unquote, plenty of time.
Yeah, but there's the one there for Alsoa at just over 2 hours in. Guy has quite a bit of work to catch up to 8 gen, but you know, anything is possible, especially with that first quest level 9, the Great Equalizer.
And now that he has the rod, it's going to be a lot easier for him to get to those Triforces that he doesn't have so far. But at the same time, he is now, as Ategenos just gets his has to be his level 3 Triforce at this point. He's now 4 Triforces behind Ategenos. So that's going to be a huge deficit to make up. Of course, level 9 can and will strike at will. And you never know, if it rears its ugly head again, it could give Alsoa a huge comeback.
Not sure where 8 gen is headed.
And Balmore making a note. Balmore making a note. We might have had 3 and 4 backwards. That might have been 3, she says, that we had before, and 4 might have just been what we cleared. But I think by the Triforce map, I think it was 2 and 4 initially. Was that right?
Yep.
It was under second list map. That might be why. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, HN here in level 7, just 2 screens away from his final Triforce. And luckily, level 9 is right next door. So here we are about to enter level 9. Cyclone, you want to tell our good folks what we're supposed to be paying attention to here?
I didn't realize that he had all 8 Triforces there, so he was actually one further ahead than we thought. So yeah, what level 9? We're gonna change the audio over to Ategenos if we can first. If not, we may not be able to hear it. By the way, what they're going to be listening for in level 9 is we're going to be listening for the sound of a screaming animal. That screaming animal is probably made of bacon and probably falls exactly, and probably falls to a few shots of a magic and a silver arrow. As here lies Link, says the is our usual old man useless hint. So once they find the pig from audio, he is either north, south, east, or west of your current room. Once you find him from a second room, you know exactly what room he's in. You can go kill him. Now, until we kill him, we have a single shutter door. Any room that has a single shutter door could be a room that the princess leads to the princess that the room is in. If that shutter door does not open and there are no enemies or push block triggers in the room, then that's where the girl is. And if that door opens after you defeat the pig, then you can just walk in there and finish the game, barring anything stupid like a shoot room or something along those lines. And since they have all the items, they don't have to actually look up any of these items inside level 9. They can just go in and do the things.
Yeah, we'll want to mark down where these staircases are, just in case, Princess Zelda or the pig happens to be trapped behind a magical staircase, kind of a dead end, if you will.
That's right, and the runners often will use a tracker of their own, especially because some of these levels can be 100% clears, even with a tracker on their own. They will be using trackers of their own to mark off staircases they know go to certain places, rooms that have already been explored, so they know there's no item in there to come back for, things like that. And Alsoa gets pancaked and gets out of it with the rod, gets another pancake.
I think he still has to track down the bow. There it is, in the Triforce room. And there's the Triforce at a level 5 for Alsoa.
They'll take that.
Unfortunately, he has quite a bit of ground to catch up.
I was gonna say, I'll take that in his bow, and he'll head to who knows which level. He has 4 still to clear, but he's definitely in a much better situation to just find the ladder at level 2 now, and he can do everything no problem.
And Ategenos. Yeah, where's Ganon?
8 shots with the magic rod, plus or minus 2. We're gonna see what comes up here.
Got a stun lock for a few seconds.
That's 5, unless I missed one.
Definitely happy though to have that red ring.
Oh, I'm sure at this point. Yeah, he'd be dead otherwise. 6. This could be it right here. 7.
There we go.
Silver arrow.
We got bacon. Who's hungry?
And now, with the power bracelet, Lord Banana, and bacon, breakfast can be served. I don't think we saw the girl's room yet, so I take that back. We've seen the girl's room.
She
Race is over.
What is that?
Breakfast
3 rooms into level 9? GG to 8 Gen.
Do you have the time? I'm not in the SRL room.
Give me 2 seconds. I can pop.
If not, I can check it. Well, it looks like Alsoa might have actually forfeit because I see a race finished here. So I'm gonna check. Check the log this way here.
I cannot find it on the list of
No,
SRL races.
it's because it's a finished race now. Also a forfeit. I got the results. Ategenos' time was a 2:08:11, and then also I'm gonna assume almost immediately forfeit because it wasn't very long before his screen just went back to a bird.
Well, hopefully we can get these racers in for an interview. They were kind of eager to start the next seed, so we didn't quite get to have a conversation with them last time.
I have invited them. I don't know if they're going to join us or not.
Oh, they better.
8gen is here. Go. We do have him.
GG, sir.
Thank you.
So was that 3 times you picked up the recorder and twice on the boat?
Yeah, retries are awesome.
Yeah, you were exercising those two. I don't know how to phrase it, but you weren't afraid to up and in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and yeah, that I was getting to the point where I was just about done. It's very frustrating seed over. It's like here's a red candle on the coast, but you can't get it until you dig out the wand, which you got to kill a bunch of likes that have a ton of HP. Actually, they were lower, but still. The only saving grace is 5 hearts, low HP on the likes, and on the blue dark nuts. Other than that, everything sucked.
Yeah, after that ladder pickup, it was kind of easy to piece together the most efficient route of, picking up the recorder at a 6, jumping over to level 8 for the power bracelet, and then stumbling into level 5 for the bow and the wand. But it was a pretty good race. You and Alsoa were kind of like high-fiving down on the coast when you were picking up the silver arrows and found level 9 there. But it was really that level 5 that kind of blocked everything.
Yeah, it's another one of those seeds where you got to find stuff in the right order. And that's the way a lot of these work. Unless you get an early red candle or an early... it was just unfortunate the bow and the wand were both in 5. That sucks, because I think that was the last dungeon I found. I was kind of like freaking out because my map apparently and marked a cave that I had not been to, which was level 8. So I spent forever looking for level 8 and couldn't find it, and I was running out of spots again. So
yeah, 2 very different seeds back to back.
But yeah, it was interesting.
Well, congratulations on moving on to the next round. Definitely earned it.
Yeah, we'll see who I end up playing. It'll either be Dig Shake or Fred, so that'll be a good match no matter.
Absolutely. And again, congratulations to Alsoa for winning that first seed of the night. Fortunately, he was not able to do 2 in a row.
And I'm trying to get communication. I was trying to confirm whether he wanted to chat or not, but I haven't heard back. I assume he's just done for the night.
Yeah,
probably didn't enjoy that seed at all.
Yeah, it's pretty late. We just wanted to knock out this other one. Again, thanks for throwing together the restream real quick. We wanted to knock it out because I go back to work after tomorrow, and I have to go somewhere, and he has to go somewhere. So trying to do that and cram it into tomorrow night like we were trying wasn't going to work. I mean, we still have, it was like 3 more weeks to finish this or 2 more weeks to finish this, but we just wanted to get it done because both of us are those kind of people. We just want to get it out of the way that we don't have to worry about it.
Out of mind.
And now I've got, I think, a month until my next set's due. So yeah, I can kind of just chill and forget about how to even play Zelda 1 random.
You can actually just watch a few races and say, yeah, that's something I can learn from or something I should do.
Just watch a Lack Attack grind down that vanilla time.
I do every now and then. He's about the only one that I watch. A lot of the other things going on now with that other tournament popping up with the Swordless and the 100%. I don't enjoy watching those so much, but Vanilla's not really my gig, but I can watch it for.
Yeah, and it's like any kind of those puzzle games. If you just watch it enough, eventually you start dreaming about it, and that's when you can really open up your practice.
Well, thank you guys for throwing the call on this, and I'm gonna head out and go to bed. It's 1 a.m. But again, thank you for for throwing together the restream, the comms, and the tracking, and everybody was.
A huge credit to August 4th. He called both races. I just came in late after the other race, so.
Marathon, man.
It was tons of fun. And just to remind our viewers, make sure you're giving everybody a follow. Our racers, our tracker, Belmarte behind the scenes, all our speed gaming channels. And yeah, hope to see you back here another day, another race.
And just to quickly cover those upcoming races, tomorrow we have Catastrophe versus Jay Coper, 11:30 Eastern Time. Channel not yet assigned at last check. And on Monday, the next day, we have Euros versus Dr. J PhD, 10:30 Eastern Time, PM in the evening. And more races on the schedule besides that will be coming up in the future as well. So keep an eye to the schedule for that. Obviously, here at Speed Gaming, we have a lot of other events as well. So follow Speed Gaming 236. Randomizer is our partner for this tournament. Follow them and Randomizer 234. Other than that, I'm going to give you the final word. August 4th, you've been here the whole time. So to everyone out there, thank you for watching. You're just as important as anyone else here. Make sure to follow my co-commentator, August 4th, who has been here the entire time. And have a great night, everyone. Take it away. Finish us off.
No, I don't think I can do any better than that. So I'll just say good night.
Good night.